deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes. I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't.
We're the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins.
Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete. Your flesh is way too weak.
We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Tonight, the third of 3 on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Oh, and there's a big hit right away. He is knocked down hard on the opening kickoff.
Let's go. Roll, Cubs, go.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 7.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 3. Once again, it's Pacheco. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
Some nose guards in the 3-4 defense, Mike, are just asked to take up space and eat up blockers. But not this guy. He defeats his blocker and makes the tackle. That's playing the nose guard at the next level.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. Get out of the gun is Milton. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. A big-time play for the Dolphins. 32 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Liking 18.
From the gun, here's Pacheco. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another Dolphins.
First down
at the 32-yard line.
On play action, here's Milton. That's into the hands of Thornton. But he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up force third down. Colston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
Okay, break. Buffalo 18. Red. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Looking to throw, it's Milton. That's the big tight end, Colston Loveland. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. This is caught for 2. And he will get into the end zone. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Dolphins. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Come on, come on.
Throwing is Willis. His throw right side is caught by Hill. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up second and 5.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 65.
Throwing, Willis. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
60 Maverick, 18, 79 Broncos.
To throw, here's Willis. Forced out wide. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Ready,
From the 43, here's second down and 5.
Let's go. Cowboys, Buffalo 18. Ready.
Willis now to throw. He'll find his man. That's Jaden Higgins. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's good for a Bills first down.
Panther 11, Panther 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
33-yard line.
To throw is Willis. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Ready.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go. Start.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Let's go.
Willis to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is hot. What a throw. Touchdown, Bills. The kicking team on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return starts from the 5. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Play action. Now it's Milton. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Come on, ready?
On the shotgun, a throw from Milton. The second down throw is incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
79 Broncos.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. That is taken in left side by Thornton. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down. A handoff to Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing new.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the...
This is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Unlock wide. Unlock.
A give here to Pacheco. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. To throw, it's Milton. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. That pass ball is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down. So they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Ready up.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
A gain of 12 yards.
Come like this. Come like this.
Willis now to throw. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Gain of 17 yards.
19 tight. 19 tight.
First down. First and
7
10
Pirates.
at the
7 Pirates.
35-yard line.
Hey, Smash. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let go.
Now Willis. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Panther 60. Panther 60. 79 Broncos. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Here's Willis. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 20. First down, Buffalo.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready? 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Roll, roll, roll. Get up.
On the ground, here's Etienne. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 16-yard line.
Ready?
They'll run it once more with Etienne. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Really nice job here defensively, not only to get the penetration and to clog those run lanes, but they're able to take them down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
Get up.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. Third and 2. Here we go.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's got the first down. He'll slide to a stop and take it to first and goal.
It's been a really impressive drive up into this point. I really like the way the offensive line looks, Mike. And here on this last third down, they pick up just enough. Fresh set of downs. Brings up first and goal.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. They'll run it here with Etienne. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Gain on the play. Leads
Cowboys,
to
drop
second and
60,
goal
drop 60.
at the 10-yard line.
19 Lions.
Throwing, Willis. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
What once looked like a promising drive has suddenly hit a little bit of a roadblock here, Mike. They're in scoring position, yes. But now on third and goal, following that second down sack, this defense has a shot to come away, only giving up 3.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Cowboy 80.
Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
19 tight. Cougar 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 18. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Willis.
What a nice play defensively. It's always a bit of a challenge. How long do I stay in coverage defending my zone or my man? How fast do I come up and pursue a scrambling quarterback? They did a nice job rallying to the ball late. They're able to bring him down to force fourth down.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in this second quarter. The Bills will send out the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game.
Ready. 60 Bobcats.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the left side, he finds Kirk. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 27
That's good for 27 and a first down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
Down here for ETN. He will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss.
Loss of 2 brings up second
79 Broncos.
40-yard line.
Warriors 70. Ready.
Back to throw. Now inside the 25. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain
Big play there for the Bills. 31 yards.
First down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
A run on first and goal. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on first and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Now here's second and goal.
Viking 18. Go.
Williams, and he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
Line of scrimmage the 4. It's third down and goal.
Here we go. Set. 70 tip. Viking 18. Ready.
Here's a design run. And he will take it in himself. Malik Willis. Touchdown Buffalo. That is second touchdown tonight. The extra point is good. And the Bills will get out in front 17-7.
Dolphins 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Okay, ready.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19. 18 Cardinals.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7. The RPO, that one is complete. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Miami.
And the Dolphins first down.
Looking out of the gun is Milton. Open man downfield is Loveland. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's first and goal. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 47 yards. Here's Pacheco. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Miami. Bates now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Come 19! Come 19! Jeanette!
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's swung out to Etienne. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Let's go, 80!
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, a give to Etienne. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
60, Buffalo 18!
Loss of 2.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Hill. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
And the Bills, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
60 Eagles! Mustang 19! 18, 60 Bobcats! 18 Rattler! 18 Rattler! Ready?
Throwing is Willis. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Flush to his right. Taking the ball, comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Had they been in a different part of the field, Mike, we're talking about that outcome very differently. He's very fortunate to be outside the numbers where that ball took a friendly bounce, and he's saved by it going out of bounds. Now it brings up fourth down. If they ultimately decide to keep the offense on the field, we're going to look back on that ball harmlessly going out of bounds as a big moment in this game.
Ready, set.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down.
19 Tiger, 19 Lion. Panther 11, Warrior 70. Dragon 60. Ready,
Well, he just does beat the play clock. And that's going to be intercepted by Tariq Woolen. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Turnover on downs.
Ready. Cowboy 80. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
So on first and 10, here's Milton. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And they'll knock him down just shy of the 40. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the
So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Throwing on second down is Milton. He'll locate Thornton over the middle. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. 1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
Ready.
Big play coming up. This is third down.
Here we go. Ready.
From the gun, here's Milton. Going up top. And this ball incomplete. Third down.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
Over the middle and intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession. Here at their own 33.
Turnover.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
70 Timberwolves.
Willis now to throw. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
Gain of 18.
First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He takes up the first down with that one. To throw is Willis. This throw right side is caught by Hill. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the Dolphins' 40-yard line.
Panther 60. Panther 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19, 60, 18. Pioneer.
Willis to throw. Moving outside the pocket. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the fourth quarter. Massive third down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
Buffalo 18.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. Moving to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
Ready. Viking 18. Hurt.
Throwing Willis. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
On the jump.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. I mean, whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
3rd down and 9. On the play fake, it's Milton. Going over the middle, this one is complete. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Timberwood. Press all 80. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That is intercepted. And the Bills are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
2. Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Let go.
Willis now to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chiz.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
They'll go play action here with Milton. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
18, Pioneers. 7 Pirates. 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing is Milton. Throwing right. It's taken in. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Go.
A run with Pacheco. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Ready, set. Get up. 70 Lions. Cooking up.
Here's Pacheco. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5.
Ready.
They'll drop to throw. Has caught the right side by Thornton. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Bronco 80.
They'll stick to the ground. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop in behind the line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
On the set.
Now, 2nd and goal.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Panther 60. Cub 19. Cub 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
One more time with Pacheco. And he gets this one down inside the 10, but it will set up 3rd and goal. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. To the air, it's Milton. And the Bills are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal the game. So it's a win here for the Bills. They are moving on in these playoffs. Won't have a long time to celebrate this one. They have to get right back to work for the divisional round. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.